How's it going, everyone? It's K-Wolf, and I'm back with Genshin Impact. I really need to come up with a new intro. So today we're going to be dealing with the Turnfire. I'm not going to try to pronounce that name, because I know I will mess it up horribly. So first, what is that? Oh, alright, we're gonna do this first. Hey Dark, how you been? Also, since it is my girl Ayaka's birthday, I'll be using her during the stream.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I'm not gonna lie, that pin she gives is really nice. Alright. Let's do this. And yes, I know I can talk to Mulani, but I'm not gonna do that at the moment. Also, I know I said I would try to stream during the week, but due to weather and personal things that happened, I was unable to. So apologies for that. The abode of Mora thieves. So a buy one get one free. If she doesn't spend some more... I love this. They always have such silly little choices here. Paima, where are you earning your own Mora? Are you saving up from the allowance I give you? The hint of sadness on her face. Yeah, I'd imagine Paimon would be pretty sad handing over so much Mora. Photo albums? Huh. I'd like to see them. Custom order this. Alright, thanks, Paimon. Huh. In designated area. Where does that mean? Am I a statue of the seven? No. You know what? I'll take a picture or two, and then we'll get underway with the quest. Best of luck with the not lagging part. Sorry, Sarush, you won't be on camera for very long right now. Oh, it looks so cool. I wish our camera looked like that.
A blade is like a tea leaf.
And now, to re-equip the newest pet that we
Only
just got
those
in
who
the mail
sample it
today.
many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Whispering Woods. It's been a while since I've been here. Oh, hey, you Hilichurls remember me?
Yeah! Whirling snow! Yeah!
So now you don't remember anything. Amber! You know what? I'll equip the Traveler. Just for this.
There's still a long road ahead.
And it's Animo Traveler, so that's perfect. Uh. uh. Gosh, I feel... It both feels like yesterday when I started my journey, and but also at the same time it feels like it's been ages. Oh. Don't worry about it, Amber. I like that. Let's go with the fun one. Alright. I need to change the time. I'm so glad they added that feature into this. I mean, yes, it's required to do sometimes, but... Alright. That's actually pretty fun. Huh. Okay, so... Okay, so it's not just in Mondstadt we gotta do. Alright. Dragon and the Adventurer. I'll do that another time. For now, we're gonna get underway with this quest as soon as I swap back characters. I like using Traveler, but his talents are yeah, with Animo.
As you wish.
Alright. Alright, let's do this. To Netland. Also, apologies in advance for the torture that we're about to hear from a how. Alright. What up, Kanich?
Traveler? Paimon?
Kanich! Fancy meeting you here. We've actually been looking for you.
Oh. Turn my TV up so I can actually hear that.
I'll get straight to the point. I hear you accepted a proposal from Elder Trinidad.
Oh,
You heard about that, eh?
the, Turnfire Knight, you mean. You were still his first choice. It's just... Oh, jeez. It's not what it looks like, promise.
Chill, it's cool. I only mention it because there's something you should know. And I suspect Elder Trinidad hasn't been completely forthcoming with you. His true intention is to resolve the Mountain King problem once and for all.
Okay, new.
Once and for all? You mean this'll be the last Turnfire Knight ever?
That's right. He wants to use you to send the Mountain King to the Night Kingdom.
To the Night Kingdom? You mean...
To his death.
Whoa, are you serious right now? You shouldn't go blurting out accusations like that. It could get you in trouble.
Too blunt? Okay. I'll phrase it more gently. There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of the ceremony, you kill the Mountain King dead.
But that's ridiculous. He told us the Mountain King is a living symbol of your tribe's glory.
And that glory comes at a price.
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. Ah, yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
Oh.
She likely won't be the last to lose her life either.
So how's he plan to do it?
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. It's eaten away at him for so long that it has consumed him entirely, and the damage is irreversible. That evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. So, to look at it one way, once it's completely purged from his body, the Mountain King will finally be able to rest in peace. In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power. This was to strike a balance, to keep him alive, but also keep him asleep.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to purge, but he did say there were some more details to go over before the ceremony.
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon enough.
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
I think we're a little bit out of our depth here, Paimon.
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. But would you have time to visit the chief after your meeting with Elder Trinidad? I'd like to make a deal with you.
A deal?
What kind of deal?
One that comes at a very reasonable price. I'm sure you have plenty of other questions, but we can talk more later.
Alright, we'll be there.
Good. See you soon.
Kenichi's deal. I gotta say, I like the characters with the alternative sprint. Hello there.
Ah, mighty Outlanders, you have returned. Did you have a good rest?
You could say that.
It was, pretty good, yeah.
Glad to hear it. Things are progressing very smoothly on my end. Many of the elders have heard of your heroic deeds, including the chief. They all speak very favorably of you. There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Malipo name. But they're just stuck in the past. We need to move with the times.
Plus, Kenichi doesn't want to do it anyway.
Exactly. So, now, it's time for us to discuss the finer details of the ceremony. We covered the fire lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. The next part is the purification of the Mountain King.
So how exactly does the purification work?
It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. We've done it plenty of times before, and it's always very routine. I'm sure you won't have any problems. One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn away as much of the abyssal energy as you possibly can. The more we dispel, the longer the Mountain King will remain asleep.
And...
Asleep, huh?
Precisely. In previous years, the Flame Bearer has often been unable to dispel a sufficient amount of abyssal energy. That's the only reason why we have to perform the ceremony on a regular basis. But I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against the Abyss, and you seemed to wield the sacred flame quite effortlessly yesterday. With your help, I'm optimistic this time we can dispel all the remaining abyssal energy from the Mountain King's body, freeing us from this ever-looming threat for many years to come.
oh yeah, just from the tone of voice, you know something's up. Even if Kenichi hadn't warned us.
Traveler?
Anything else we need to know?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? You clearly have a lot of confidence in yourself.
Oh yeah.
If that's all you really need to know, the ceremony's in 3 days. I'll come and fetch you when we're ready. In the meantime, feel free to take a look around our settlement. It would mean a lot to the elders if you got to know some of our people. And if you wouldn't mind helping them out with a few errands here and there, that would be even better.
So now we have extra errands to run? Maybe we should add a little extra to the price.
Just a humble suggestion, that's all. It will help you gain the respect of our people, and as a mighty hero, I truly believe that's what you deserve. I'll be sticking around for the next few days, so if you have any questions, you know where to find me.
Roger
Seems
that.
like Kenichi was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Alright.
Huh, you're here.
Alright. Sorry about that.
Kanich, Elder Trinidad said that.
I can tell. It's written on your faces.
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Forgive me for not being there to welcome you on your arrival. That should have been my duty as chief.
It's all good.
Hello, Chief Wyna.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I asked Kinich to invite you over for a quick chat.
It's our pleasure.
I believe Kinich has already filled you in, so I'll get straight to the point. Firstly, I fully endorse your appointment as flame bearers for the upcoming Turnfire night. However, I would like to request that you take steps to ensure the Mountain King's safety. Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our heroes, from Yupanqui the Firebringer to Burkina and the Mountain King who fought against the Abyss. This is our history and our heritage, the source of our pride and the center of our faith. To kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our spirit. I would never be able to face our ancestors in the Night Kingdom. Nana's death was a great tragedy, and I do not blame Trinidad for the actions he has taken. Nevertheless, I cannot allow any harm to come to the Mountain King. The very roots of our identity are at stake. My honored guests, please give this matter your serious consideration.
Isn't there a way to help both sides, though?
Perhaps there is. But despite all our attempts to contain the situation over the years, we've not found it. Right now, I should like to hear where you stand on this matter.
I need time to mull this over.
I understand. There are still 3 days left before the ceremony. I hope they will bring you clarity.
So, Kanich, earlier you were saying that...
Let's walk and talk. I'll show you around the tribe.
That works too. Paimon needs to get some air after this.
Me too.
Kanich, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the flame bearer this time, because it's a double-edged sword. The whole Mora thing was just a sneaky excuse.
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. To solve this exceptional problem, an exceptional price must be paid.
So you have a plan?
I'm working on it.
Really? Well, come on then, let's hear it!
In a moment. Didn't you have a question you were about to ask me?
Yeah, Paimon.
Oh, yeah. What was it again? Oh, right. We need to talk about a How. He's completely unhinged.
Speaking of a how, where is the little menace?
I agree that he has a problem. He needs disciplining, so I hired him a teacher.
Oh no.
You got him a teacher? Oh, Paimon would love to see him get scolded for bad behavior.
I don't think a how's the one who's getting scolded.
Anyway, moving on. When we ran into a How, he said you two were investigating some Abyss thing together. Is that related to the whole Mountain King situation?
Yes, that's the angle I've been working on. I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the Abyss too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden space.
Purple demonic dogs. I never thought I'd hear that phrase.
I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly rifts, and there are many of them of all different sizes. That's where those purple dogs were coming from.
Oh, rift hounds. That must be what he's talking about.
So,
if we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear the monsters out, and move the Mountain King inside, he'd be able to continue living, but without posing a threat to the tribe.
whoa, that sounds kinda crazy. Would it really work?
It's not without its risks, of course. There's a lot of unknowns in the equation. For instance, for all we know, a prolonged period inside the rift could make the Mountain King's condition worse. Still, we desperately need something like this, even just as a temporary measure. You've seen the conflict the issue is causing in our tribe for yourself.